Hello, sentient beings. Welcome to the Spiritual Alchemist channel with your host, me, Marvin. So today's topic is called the Fountain of Consciousness. So consciousness, of course, meaning being in that awakened state. So where we perceive things not necessarily as they are. But as well, when we think of things like astral projection, where we can go into realms that are unseen, or if we talk about remote viewing, where we reach a state as well where we can see things pretty much, hopefully, as they are. So with the fountain of consciousness, we just have to realize that energy, vibration, and frequency is always around us. And as well, we can tap into many different realms. We can also tap into the past. We can, hopefully stay and live in the present. And we can also, at times, tap into the future and have a pretty good idea of where we stand as far as the human race. So there is the unity of consciousness, and that binds us. And to know that we are all from that same one source, and that source being love. So what I'd like to do today is to tap into the consciousness, inviting as well our guides to give us an idea of what, of course, we would like to have as far as our topic today. So I will be using two decks. I will be using the chakra reading cards, and those are by Rachel Sharman. So we will choose a Reiki reading card as well. And then we will see what our topic will be that we will discuss today. So, inspiration. So, with inspiration can come from many avenues. So, we can be inspired creatively. We can also be inspired by other people. And of course, with that inspiration, that has the chakra of our sacral chakra. So this is the chakra where we are birthing an idea or concept or something from our imagination as well. So with that fountain of consciousness, we can give something new, birth something new, whether it be a project from career, whether it be an interest from a subject or a person. So that makes it quite interesting for us there as well. And now I'm going to pull a card from the Mahabharata Oracle, and this is by Gita Rash. And so we will take a look at the Oracle, what they would like to say as well in regards to inspiration for us here. And this one looks like it's wanting to show. And what comes out is ego. So knowing as well that with that inspiration, we also have to keep the ego in check. Not that the ego is something that's negative. Ego is also very positive. So we have to balance that, the ego. And so with that inspiration that comes out, we have to make sure that we have our ego in check and that it's balanced as well. Because birthing that new idea, sometimes there are different things that can come in the way. Things like pride as well that might have to be checked. And so we just have to remember that fountain of consciousness, everything is there for us. So if we are talking about the light or the darkness, they are all existing because that is all within that consciousness. So with our mind, pretty much, I would say, having everything there, like one of the largest libraries. So we can tap in. We can tap in into the Akashic records, and we can bring back those things from other lifetimes. And we can also tune into getting answers for ourselves. So whether it be through a mental plane, or if we can get that information as well through the Akashic records, then we can go back to some ancient times as well. We can get those things that, we can get answers to questions as well. And with that fountain of consciousness, it's not always that we will get it immediately. Patience is often a part that is also involved in that. So really wanting that answer from the heart, so that consciousness could be coming like drip by drip by drip, and then piecing it together. So we might get one piece of the puzzle today, and we might get the next piece of the puzzle in several months. There are also other factors that help with that, and those are being planets that also affect our bodily constitution. So things like the moon and the sun also have their effect on our consciousness. So what's being projected on the outside is not always what's going on, and especially within us. So currently we have Mars in retrograde and in Taurus, if we're looking at the Vedic astrology, and that can signal that there might be some anger issues that might have to be dealt with. There could be as well some constraints, and with it being in Taurus, it could also affect many different things, such as the economy. And so we might be called to take a look at our personal finances as well. So when I go back into that inspiration, so we're called to be inspired to take a look at what's going on around us on a personal level. If it's our finances, relationships, careers, and to go within, seeking those answers, bringing everything into balance. Because with our consciousness, that's the other thing, is balancing that. Seeing what I see through my mind's eye, and being able to balance that, and being able to comprehend what's being given to us. And with that, I'd like to thank you for listening, for sharing and liking this video, and wishing you all the best. Stay divine, stay in light, and stay enlightened, because enlightenment, that is the highest form there of our consciousness. So with all of our teachers that have been on this planet giving information and how to attain enlightenment, it is all within, and it's all in love. Wishing you all the best. Take care.